in association with Bricks and Streetwear, Dennis Dobson Promotions, Fight Zone, I can't speak today, Fight Zone UK or Fight Zone TV. Check them out. Use the Southwest Boxing Media hashtag when you do. Right, I'm going to be getting Ciaran in now. Hopefully the internet fares me well. It's been a bit of a dodgy start. Right, let's get Ciaran in here. He's in the room. Just waiting for Ciaran to join. Happy Sunday, everybody.
At least you can practice your intro, Scott.
Oh, 3 times. 3 times I've done it. I can't say Fight Zone. I keep macking up. Fight. It's fine now, though, isn't it? This Cynthia thing.
Yeah, it's fine now. It's working. Perfect.
Weird, isn't it? I don't think it likes me going live. I think it wants me to do like 2 takes. I don't know why.
Hey, let's get Stevie in because I've just seen that she's got a Christmas onesie on as well. So I'm very interested in that. I can't wait to see that.
We'll just get it in by ear now. Let's have a look. Stevie. I did a fantastic introduction as well on the last one for her. No, man. Stevie, how are you doing?
How you doing? I was then writing to you. I was saying Stevi Levy, not Levy. Not that it matters, but you know it rhymes, which is normally easy to remember.
You know, the first time I've got a pronunciation wrong, Ciaran will tell you about that, Stevie.
Not a big deal. It's not a big deal, is it?
Stevie, before we go any further, you've got your Christmas onesie on. I mean, let's have a look.
Do you know what?
Rocking the Christmas onesie.
I come straight and jumped in the shower and I thought, oh, it's onesie weather and I've only got this and another one. I thought, Joe, it's cost me too much money to wear once a year. Fuck it, I'll put it on. Sorry for swearing. Can I swear?
Yeah,
of course you can, yeah.
Oh, don't give me permission. That's not good.
Mark Zuckerberg will be taking us down if we carry on.
Mark Zuckerberg?
Yeah, he owns Instagram as well now.
You didn't see that?
Does he actually? I got banned off Facebook calling Mark Zuckerfucker once.
Facebook own Instagram as well now.
Oh, crap.
Never mind. I'm not, no offense. I doubt Mark Zuckerberg, the multi-billionaire, is going to be tuning in on our little live tonight.
No, hopefully not. I'll be lucky.
But we got to ask you, Stevie. You seem really busy, in the holidays and all these sort of kids' play zone centres with the bouncy castle. Who sort of enjoys it the most, the kids or the big kid? That's you.
Yeah, it's definitely me. I'm very, very, very immature. I am mature, but I'm immature. I'm not in the middle chair, we'll say. No, I love things like that. I was in my element.
Great stuff. Well,
do I look obviously up or down? I don't want my eyes go boss. I don't know whether to look up, down, or I'll look all around.
Straight there somewhere. As long as it's there somewhere, I think
look around.
Right at your third nipple, if you have one, right there.
There we are. I've got one now. Now I've got one.
Oh no, I'm talking to him. He's at the top of my screen. Are you not at the top?
Oh, right. Oh, well, I'm feeling left out now that I've got a third nipple.
That's that Mark Zuckerberg.
You are my second head. You are my second head. Put your arm out. Put your arm out. Other one. Put your other arm out like this.
Which this arm? One. The other arm?
No, the other one. Put it out. Now we're like a conjointed person.
Hey, there we are. See? Perfect.
I'll shut up now. Sorry.
He's
going to need that beer. He's going to need that beer talking to me. I've got my...
you know the questions we got, I'm just going to go like that in a minute now. We're just going to roll with it and just going to throw them in a minute now. We just carry on.
Roll with it.
Just roll. Now, what I want to ask you, obviously, as well as your schedule being taken up, in play centres, on the bouncy castles, training as well is something that takes up your daily schedule. How's it going? Tell us.
Training's going brilliant. It's going perfect, to be honest. I mean, some days I am a bit tired. Like tomorrow, for example, I'll get up in the morning, I'll do 50 minutes fasted cardio. Normally, I jump on my shitty little exercise bike in the living room, but my little boy's not here. So I'll do a 5K run fasted, come back and make up the time on my bike, have my breakfast. I've got a couple of hours of personal training. Then I've got an hour to train. I think I'm doing hill climbs in the gym for an hour. Then I've got a 5-hour shift at work. And then I'll have half an hour rest. Then I've got 2 hours of boxing. And I should probably get home about 10 o'clock, jump in the shower, stick my washing machine on, fucking non-stop. But I do love it, though. I love being busy. I can't complain.
While we talking about training like a beast as well, I got to say, that resemblance of China, that's uncanny. That's uncanny.
So you're on David's side, are you? Lovely.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
do you know
definitely.
what? When he said, I sat there the other day, and he went, "Call China," because I had my gun out. Yeah, I thought, oh, thank you, David. And then he got up the pictures. I was like, oh fuck, I forgot she looked like that. I don't want to look like China. Thank you very much. I'm not going to slag her off in case any of our long lost relatives are watching for some reason. But yeah, I don't really want to look like her. I took it as a compliment, as in the strength. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's definitely
And
a
she did
compliment.
date my favourite wrestler back in the day, so I'm quite happy with that. To be fair.
There we are.
Yeah, exactly. Obviously, got your fight in August the 27th. COVID sort of taking over. You must be super excited just to get, fans back in.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I just read someone put about the cat litter tray. I'm so sorry. I'm going to not look at comments because that'll distract me. Sorry. If you save it, I'll see him at the end, won't I? I'll have a look through the comments later. Someone's mentioned the cat litter tray. If you know about that, if you don't,
can you fill us in on the cat litter tray? Is it appropriate for this time of night or no?
oh dear. Basically, yeah. If you don't find it funny, then you ain't really got a sense of humour. About a year ago, at one of my friends' birthdays, I got to poo in a glitter tray, so I did it. And she didn't find it funny. She was really angry. We took it behind the back in his bouncy castle. I'd done it, yeah. I was like, perfect, Mr. Whippy. and then we put it in her kitchen, yeah. My mate did, and she looked at him and slapped him, and I was like, I wasn't him, that was me. And she said I ruined the birthday, and it took her about, I don't know, 6-7 months to see the funny side. But I think it's hilarious, to be honest. I did wipe.
Do you know what?
That's the main. As long as you wipe, that's totally normal.
Yeah, that's fine. As long as you wipe.
Yeah, fine.
My veins coming out. But yeah, no, someone just asked about the full story. That's pretty much the story, to be honest. I don't drink alcohol, yeah. I don't ever drink, not because the trans don't like alcohol. And they were on and on, have a drink, oh, fuck it. And then that ended up happening. I ended up on top of the bouncy castle. We should not be moved while they were deflating it. Like, it was, yeah, I don't drink.
Yeah, that's probably a good reason not to drink, then, isn't it?
Definitely, yeah.
But
I've had some people have gone, ooh, that's disgusting. I think, F off, mate. Come on, it's funny. I think it is anyway.
Sense of humour, isn't it? Sense of humour.
And, and it's like you said, as long as you wiped afterwards, fine.
I'm so sorry. No, I won't read the comments. You talk. You're the interviewer. I'm so sorry.
That's fine. And there's a key worrying that she wasn't going to be a bit of a talker tonight.
Oh, she's definitely a talker. Definitely a talker.
Who thought I wouldn't?
No, I'm just winding him up. We knew he would be.
Oh, well. That's anyway. Going to be your first edit on your story, isn't it? Stevie shits and cat litter tray. Sorry. Carry on.
How excited you to have fans back, Stevie? Obviously, the pandemic's been crazy. You're fighting August the 27th. Are you excited to, have a bit of a crowd there?
Oh, it's going to be brilliant. I mean, the last show, obviously, there was a lovely crowd. It was outdoors. The atmosphere was beautiful. It got me emotional seeing everyone all together. But this time, it's an indoor venue. Obviously, David's fighting Ant Tomlinson, Levi, and I can't think who else now. But it's gonna be a sellout. So the atmosphere in that building is going to be fucking mental. I can't wait. It's going to be brilliant.
Yeah. Is there? I mean, last time I checked, Stevie, there was no opponent that had been announced. Has anything been announced that you know of as of yet?
I've got an opponent. I'm not going to say a name because you know how boxing works. I don't want to jinx it. 1 minute you're fighting and then you're not, then you are, then you're not. I don't want to jinx it, but I am fighting at 8 stone 7. So I'm not super feather now. I'm come down to super bantam, and I think this is going to be my weight to fight at. I don't think I'm meant for these super feathers. A lot of them, they come down, they're big, and I made the weight easily. I didn't struggle, and me and my coach Paul, we think that I will suit this new weight, and obviously I've got John Clark, my nutritionist, helping me, and it's going perfect. And I'm going to be the lightest I've ever been in my life. Yeah, I feel the fittest and strongest. So this, I'm hoping, is going to be where I'm best at. I'm free now. I've got no stoppages. I've got my first 6-rounder. I know you shouldn't go looking for it, but I would love to get a stoppage, and I think this is going to be my best weight to do so. So yeah, I'm not going to say the opponent's name, but I have got one. I've got one confirmed. Thank fuck, and fingers crossed it stays that way.
Stevie, some fighters say as well they find it difficult. I mean, when they don't know who they're fighting, they can't have a good look at them, shall we say, and study them if you like. I mean, do you find that as well, or you're not bothered? It's just part and parcel of the fight game, and it is what it is.
I guess when you get to like title level, you would have to, but right now I don't. But I trust David and Paul. Like, and they said to me, "Look, we've got you an opponent, but we think you're going to do better at super lightweight. You need to bulk up a bit." I'll be like, "Happy fucking days. I'll do as I'm told. I feel better when I'm lighter." So that was a joke, but I'll literally do as they say. They're not, you know, I trust them. That's their job to worry about. That, not mine. I focus on the training. So so yeah, no, it don't really bother me at all. I looked it up, I started watching it, yeah, and I thought, it's a bit of a boring fight, really, this one, and I turned it off, and then I was going to watch another one, and I hadn't got round to it yet. I'm not really worried. They've watched her. They've told me how they think I'll do, and I trust them. So, yeah, I'm not too worried, to be honest. It's nice to have a name, so it's more real then, because when you're left in the lurch and you don't know if you're going to get someone, I've seen so many fighters getting their fights cancelled lately. I feel awful for them. You know, it's not nice. So, it's nice when you've got a name, isn't it? So,
yeah,
definitely. Yeah. I mean, how would you feel, say, like, if the worst thing did happen, if there was sort of a rearrangement of a fight? Would you just have to just roll with the, excuse the pun, roll with the punches, or would you just, I mean, how would you feel?
No, as long as it's the same weight category, because I'm excited to fight at this weight. Anyone at that weight that they give me, I'm not worried. Do you know what I mean? My second pro fight, I had a southpaw lined up, and I fucking, oh my God. But I spent like 6 weeks preparing for it. I was ready for a southpaw, and then the week before the fight, she pulled out, and I got that mezzo. So that was a last minute change. I mean, it threw me off guard a bit, but I've had these little twinges early on in my career, so I know what to expect. Do you know what I mean? I know that you're gonna have things like that happen, so I'll just take it on the chin and carry on. Take it on the chin, but and carry on with it.
Oh, see, rolling them out, rolling them out.
I mean, obviously you're 3-0 now, Stevie. Gonna be 4-0 soon. How have you found the pro game? Have you enjoyed it? Has there been any surprises? I mean, what's it been like for you?
So it's been the best couple of years of my life. Literally, I left an office job I was in for 7 years to go work in a gym. I waited till my boys started school. I thought I've got day times. I'm training like 2-3 times a day, which I absolutely love. I work in a gym. I've met the best people in the last few years since I've been. I mean, you meet people all through over the years, you know, from doing the boxing, but since going pro, I've met some amazing people. And what else did you say? That sounds like I've just planned that. I can't think what to say. What else did you say? Oh, surprises!
Surprises, yeah.
As soon as you said surprise, the biggest surprise for me was when I first got hit in an 8-ounce glove. I thought, fucking hell, this actually hurts. All these years, you know, with big gloves and that, it's never crossed my mind I might get knocked out. Whereas now it's like, fucking hell, I'm going to keep winning until one day I might get knocked out. Like, it's mad, isn't it? But I love it, but it's mad. That was a surprise. Yeah, just seeing how in little gloves. I mean, it makes you feel fast, and you know, it's great. I much prefer it, but it was a surprise. So I got buzzed in my second pro fight. That was a surprise. I haven't been buzzed before, not by a girl anyway. So it was a bit like, right, you know, it's the real deal now. So, but I've absolutely enjoyed every second of the last couple of years, and it's only the beginning. So, and my little boy's at the age now where I can go, you know, I train when he's at school. I can take him with me at night, and he can just get on and train himself. I ain't worried about someone. Oh, who's going to look after him? I can't get to the gym. It's just run so smooth. Well, that's a fucking lie. I haven't run smoothly at all. There's been loads of fucking downs the last couple of years. But focusing on the positives, it's been the best couple of years of my life, definitely. I've met some fucking brilliant people, and I'm sorry for swearing.
That's all right.
No, it's fine. Honestly, it's fine.
You told us to put in the cat in the tray. I wouldn't worry about swearing now, Steve.
You gave me permission. It's all your fault.
Stevie, let's get on to the man himself. I mean, Mr. Dave Allen, obviously everybody knows, you know, his involvement in your career and your life as well as your manager. But for those that don't know, just tell us, how did that link up come about?
I've been close friends with him for a few years now, and he like stepped up when I needed someone. I spent about 4 or 5 months this year training without no manager, no plan. Paul Faulkner, he was there for me. We didn't really know what I was going to do. I didn't go and ask David for help because we both had our own shit going on in our own lives at the time. But he ended up being my manager. It's been the best thing that could have happened, to be honest. Like, we're two best friends who both love boxing, and now we're on the journey together. Do you know what I mean? It's perfect, really. It was the best thing that could have happened. So, you know, I feel like we're similar in a lot of ways. He, like me, we just want to be ourselves. We want to be happy. We don't care what anyone else is up to. We don't compare ourselves to anyone either. We just get on me, him, the two, get on what we've got to get on with, make the best of it, have banter. And, you know what, I think we're both just grateful to be enjoying our life. Like, what more could you want than to be enjoying your life? Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. You know, we're all, me, him, and all the lads, we're all on a level in that sense. And, you know, it's perfect. I always say that. Perfect.
I mean, obviously David's been in the big fights himself. He's obviously fought on, you know, Sky a few times around, a few times, and the O2 Arena and stuff. Has he given you sort of any pearls of wisdom so far? Is there anything that's sort of stuck with you that he told you?
Do you know what? Yeah, a lot of people might be surprised by this, but like 95% what comes out of David's mouth is actually wisdom and knowledge. He's such a clever man. Like, he really is. Anyone, like, you get the odd comment like, "Oh, who's a bit punch drunk?" He's not. He is not. Go to Specsavers. He's so intelligent, and me and the lads learn a lot of him just from general conversations. And you saying about the big shows he's been on, I think from hearing his stories of the big nights he's had, we just know that we've just got to enjoy every second of the chances we get, embrace it. You only live once, do you know what I mean? So, but yeah, he's a clever man, trust me. He's very intelligent. I'm so shocked that he failed as a gambler, because he's normally right about everything. Like, I thought he'd done well, but I mean, maybe it's probably better that he didn't. But yeah, that still shocks me, to be fair. He's right about everything. He really is.
As well as
I'm
being...
not giving him a big head, but he's intelligent, and we'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. His head's big enough.
I mean, as well as being a clever man, as you put it there, he's certainly a character as well. We all love him. I mean, is he the funniest man you know?
I don't want to give him the satisfaction of saying, yeah. Do you know what? Yeah, when I'm with David, right, we're not sat there slagging anyone off. We're not moaning about life. He'll have fucking 1990s WWF wrestling on, early 2000s Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, horse racing. It's like going back to your childhood. It's so good. Like, yeah. If people just like learn to cut out all the negativity they have in their conversations, they'd realise there's actually a lot to laugh about in life. Like, we just laugh about. We do. To be fair, yeah, he is. I do have the most laughs when I'm up north with David. I will admit it. But he's just not one of them people that talks neggy. Which, you know, yeah, no, he's not. No, I'm not going to say it.
Which is a good way to...
I don't want to give him that satisfaction. He is funny, isn't he? Pardon?
Yeah. No, I'm with you 100%. I think it's, you know, it's a good take on life, and it's a good way to live life, isn't it? Definitely, 100%.
Yeah. So we're not slagging anyone else off. You know, a lot of people, like, you'll go in certain friendship circles, and they're like, "Oh, heard about this, heard about that," and slagging people off. Say it ain't like that when you're with him. I feel like when I go back to your childhood, it's just. I say to him when I go over there, it's like a little holiday for me, because I leave all my stresses at home, all my housework at home. We just have a laugh, we train. The simplest things will make him happy, and I'm learning that works for me too. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, we do have a good laugh. We have a very good laugh, definitely. But like I said, anyone can laugh about things, but they choose not to, don't they? So, you know.
Exactly. So when you become 4-0 in August now, I mean, what's the perfect rest of 2021 for you? Is it to sort of get out maybe once or twice more, or is it just to be as active as possible?
Do you know what? I think there'll be... I'm not allowed to announce or anything. But there's one more fight before Christmas, and I think that's perfect. I'm more than happy with that. You know, it's... the training for me won't ever stop, but when you got a fight coming up, you know, and you got people travelling to come watch and that, I feel like being too active can be too much sometimes. I want my career to last as long as possible. I'm in no rush. I don't know what I'm going to do when it's over. I'll be lost. So I want it to last as long as possible. I'm not in a rush. So once more before Christmas, I think that's pretty perfect, to be honest. I'm really happy with that.
I mean, you enjoying this, the Fight Zone, sort of what they've been doing for you as well? I mean, Dennis, obviously Hobson's been doing fantastic. I mean, it must be great to be a part of that as well, really.
Do you know what? I think that's going to be a big thing, and to be a part of it so early on, I'm very, very grateful. You know, it's great that people who can't come to the shows can watch live from home as well. The production's been great. I've met some fucking really cool people. Yeah, I think Dennis, he was a bit iffy about me at first when we was in a hotel, like, because I was a bit loud and, you know, but then he got to know me, and I think we get on really well. I think he does like me. I like him. I've got a good relationship with Dennis, and I'm very grateful that he's included me on Fight Zones. I think it's great. I really do.
What about sort of longer term, Stevie? Are you somebody who likes to personally set yourself longer term goals and targets, or is it literally one fight at a time, one step at a time for you?
Definitely one fight at a time. Like I said, I want my career to last as long as possible. David knows that as well. Yeah, he knows that ideally I'd love to win the Commonwealth title eventually. You know, I think that belt looks pretty. So that's to me, that's a long-term goal. If I win that, I might consider having green belt in my house. Who knows? But that's my long-term goal, which isn't like the longest goal. But I'm taking it a fight at a time. I trust that who they pick for me is the right person. I'm going to enjoy every minute I have of training. I'm in no rush whatsoever. I think winning the Commonwealth title would boost my confidence, and then I would aim higher. But for me, that some people, they say you need to aim for the very, very top. But like I say, and every time I do an interview, my dream isn't to be a world champion. I'm living my dream. Anything is a bonus. Do you know what I mean? So I'm not going to aim too high. I'm just going to enjoy everything. I love training. You know, I love sparring. I love when you got a fight coming up, that buzz. I fucking love eating after a fight. You know, there's just so many things to love about boxing. I don't need to rush it. So.
What's your go-to food after a fight, Stevie?
Right. So I love bacon sandwiches, yeah. Like I fucking really love bacon sandwiches. And when I was in the hotel before Sheffield, everyone was doing this like, oh, we can eat breakfast. I can have it. I was like, excuse me, I don't suppose I can have a bacon sandwich take away, please. So if they don't want to take away, I put it in my gym bag and I was going to eat it straight after my fight. I totally forgot about it and found it like 3 weeks later mouldy in my bag. But what I'd done is I've gone to Five Guys and got a burger beforehand. There's a fucking Five Guys over the road. I don't have them where I live. So I got a big fat burger, gherkins, onions, fucking jalapenos a lot. Sorry for swearing again.
Yeah.
And then I put that in my bag too. So after my fight, the burger was the first thing to come out and I ate that. But I love chocolate. I couldn't give you one thing. My go-to thing is anything and everything. But do you know what the problem is here? When you go in like a petrol station, everything in there is appealing. You've got crisps, you've got savouries, like sandwiches, you've got cakes, pastries, chocolate. I want it all.
Yeah.
After a fight, I'll go in a garage and I think, meh, don't really fancy it. It's weird. You really want what you can't have. It's so true. Well, for me anyway, I want everything right now. Like, don't even get me started. Don't even get me started.
Is John there? Is he anything to do with you nutrition side of things? Because I noticed
John,
he just put a hand over the face emoji.
Yeah, he's listening.
It's John on
Yeah.
Hello, John. I love John. Oh, my God,
Yeah.
I love him. He's like one of my best friends now as well. He's my nutritionist, so he does my diet plans for me. You know, he's done it based on things I like, although the little bugger has managed to get broccoli in there this week somehow. I don't know how he cracked broccoli in there, but I'm eating broccoli every day now. But, yeah, do you know what? He'll check on me every day. How are you? How's your hunger? How are you feeling? I'll be like, John, I just want chocolate. And then David will voice at me, you're a fat, greedy cunt. You know, oh shit, that's really bad language. Sorry.
C-bombs. C-bombs.
You don't need chocolate. You're not hungry. You're just being greedy. Stop it. Like, whoop me up the arse. That's what I need is a whoop up the arse. Do you know what I mean? So he checks on me every day. He'll put things in my diet, take it out, but judging on my weight, you know, I'm probably a fucking... Oh, God, I keep swearing. So you told me I could swear. Tell me I'm not allowed to swear, please.
It's fine, honestly. It's not PG. It's fine.
My veins coming out. Look, when I know I'm being naughty, that's the naughty vein. But no, I'm probably a pain in the bum. But he knows no one's more grateful than me for what he does for me. You know, the time he gives me. Before my last fight, he prepped all my food for me. He even bought me a fucking microwave. So I lent mine out years ago. I never got it back. Long story. But he bought me a microwave, bless him. So I have one in my hotel room, and I've still got it downstairs right now. I'm going to heat my dinner up tonight. I'm so excited to have a hot dinner and not eat cold out of the tub. He's the best.
Speaking of your diet, see, what was that you had this morning? Like some sort of brown stuff. It didn't look the most appealing, I'll be honest with you. I don't know what it was.
Man of inbox I had saying, did you eat sweet corn last night? Ha! It's basically it is a chocolate protein shake with greens powder in. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I shook it up, and then I poured it over my oats. And then I don't like hot porridge, but I put it in the microwave so it would expand, and then there's more of it. Although someone did say you can do that overnight in the fridge, can't you? Cold.
Yeah.
But pardon me, I was burp. It's whether I remember to do it at night, which obviously I didn't. I might do it tonight actually. Yeah. So the reason it's a funny colour is it's chocolate protein mixed with greens powder, because I don't really like vegetables that much. So that sort of gives you your vegetable intake. But honestly, it tastes lovely. I was just going to
say, does it taste better than it looks?
That is not the worst thing I'll be eating in the day. Trust me, I'm not about to eat the worst thing. There's lovely little green things with a long stem. I don't like it, but I'm going to eat it. But broccoli's the worst. That was lovely. That tasted like chocolate. That was beautiful compared to what I'm about to eat. When John prepped my food, it tasted not. Sorry, my hair's. I've just had to shower. My hair's all wet. It's going frizzy. John prepped me chicken. I'm like, oh, I like this. I cook it. I'm like, it's fucking dry. Oh, I'm not the best cook.
I know, I'm the same. I'm with you there.
I ain't got time for it. I ain't got time for all the prepping and the seasoning. Although John gets up at like 3 a.m. every day. So I can't make an excuse about having time, can I? But
definitely. I mean, before we leave you go, Stevie, to sort of warm your food up.
1 second, sorry. John, this is the only one I've had today, John, by the way. This is the only one I've had today.
He doesn't believe you, Steve. He doesn't believe you.
Yeah.
Do you know what?
believe
Yeah,
him
when
either.
I went to watch the football with David and the lads the other week, yeah? I'm not going to name any names, but went to have a photo and someone went, oh, hold this a second. Yes, I'm holding this fucking Fanta orange. And I went, let's take that picture again because John will think that's mine. Took the picture again, my eye went wonky, so I had to post the one with the Fanta. John straight away, hope that's sugar-free. It wasn't even mine. I didn't even like fizzy Fanta. I actually don't. And that's just that refreshing red one. You don't see that about anymore, do you? But anyway, Karen, what were you saying? Sorry.
Have you seen, obviously, Alan Babbage sort of won last night. Dave Allen's obviously back. Do you think we're going to see, does Dave fancy, the Babbage fight to be a massive fight for us UK fans?
David does fancy it, but it makes me feel nervous. Not that I don't believe in David, but I really care about him, and I think it's going to be like a scary fight. I sound like a right naggy, but if David said to me, oh, I don't really think you should fight her, I'm a bit worried, I'd say, fuck off, you twat. Do you know what I mean? So I need to shut up. Me as a friend, like, oh my God, that makes me nervous. But me as his friend also is like, fucking hell, David, he'll beat him. Definitely. I'd back David 100%. But I think hopefully he'll just have a few little fights first, because it makes me nervous to think about.
Did you see the Babbage fight last night? I mean, it was sort of a bit like a tear up in spoons, wasn't it? It reminded me a bit of that, the new local spoons like you see on a Saturday night. It was a bit like that, wasn't it? It was mad.
It was a bit nuts. I mean, look at the people don't realise how big David is. When people say, "Oh, you could do cruiserweight," I'm thinking, like, to be fair, before I met him, I saw a picture of him next to David Price and expecting him to be short. But David Price is inhumane because David is the biggest person I've met in person. He's massive, but he's solid. He's absolutely solid all over. Like him compared to Babbage, fucking hell. And I've took a 5% body shot off David, and it crippled me. I couldn't imagine 100%. But obviously, seeing Babbage, as leery as he is, someone that you care about, imagining that getting levered at makes you nervous, doesn't it? But like I say, I'm going to shut up being the mum, Stevie, and be like the mate, like, fucking come on, Dave. But the mum and the friend me is like, oh my God, I wouldn't want to see him get hit by him. But,
is it worse watching somebody fight than fighting yourself, do you think?
Pardon?
Is it worse watching somebody fight than having a fight yourself?
It's a different. I don't know. I get more nervous when I fight. Not gonna lie, but then I've never watched David fight. I don't know. It's gonna be different with him. I've watched friends fight now. It is different. I don't know why I feel nervous for David. He's the hardest person I've ever met. Do you know what I mean? I don't know why I should feel nervous. Most heavyweight boxing's a bit more scary, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? So
yeah.
But yeah, no. That's like when I fought. He didn't realise he was nervous. You can see he was nervous. Do you know what I mean? It's going to be an emotional roller coaster on August because I'm fighting and he's fighting. So fucking hell. Let's just hope I don't get knocked out before his fight, or he's going to be getting in there like woo. But that's not going to happen. I'm not going to say that.
Nah, that's not going to happen.
Well, I'm hoping he's going to get in the changing room. Oh, David, you're out next. Stevie's just dropped it. He'll be like, well, hey, let's go.
Well, Stevie, we've got to say thanks so much for your time today. Thanks for telling us about the cat at the tree. That was fantastic. I'll be going on a story now in about 2 minutes.
Someone, I don't know whose comment that was. If you save this video and send me, I'm going to look through the comments. I looked at that one, then I thought, shit, stop, because I'm going to be, not only will my eye go wonky looking down there, but I'm going to end up keep butting you in and talking about random crap. But yeah, you know about it now. If you ever see, you know about it. Do you know what I mean? What's the point of me lying about it? It's the truth.
Yeah.
I mean, not everyone needs to know it, but then, bugger it. Oh, wow.
Stevie, we'll make sure.
I've got a picture if you want to see it.
We'll make sure we tell everybody that you did white, bro. That's the most important thing. You did white.
Do you know what? That's what annoyed my mate the most, I think, because I used her really pretty posh napkins.
Oh my God.
That annoyed her, I think.
That didn't go down well.
No,
thanks so much for your time.
She was Cuban. You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
No worries, and best of luck for August. We'll definitely catch up hopefully again soon. When you're 4-0.
Yeah. When what?
When you're 4-0, when you win the next
one. Oh, sorry, it's your accent. I didn't know what you said. I thought you said when you're 4-0. What's 4-0 mean? 4-0, definitely. Yeah, thank you for having me. Sorry if I rambled too much. Why you got a long nose? What got like?
I think it's about the Fanta. I think it's about the Fanta.
Oh, the Fanta. I don't even like orange Fanta. That's the thing. I really don't. I mean, I'll have it if I've got to have it, but not while I'm on John's plan.
He's going to take some convincing. He's not having it.
If you don't believe me, I'll just grass the person up who was drinking it. Do you know what I mean? If that comes to it, I'll be a grass. We took dairy out this week. Oh, why does he say that for? I don't get it. We took dairy out.
Milk.
Have I said something about dairy?
No, I think he said we took dairy milk out this week. I think he's on about chocolate.
Oh yeah, I ain't had chocolate for ages. Well, we done this marathon the other week, yeah, and then because we was burning lots of calories, so I could have flapjack. So I accidentally on purpose got chocolate flapjack. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna shut up now because we'll be here all night. I'm sorry, I'll shut up. Send me the video and then I'll look at the comments. Take
We'll
care. Have a
catch
nice
you again
evening.
soon, okay? Best of luck.
I'm now gonna go eat my broccoli. Way,
Hey.
broccoli.
Enjoy,
I love
Steve.
broccoli.
Enjoy.